guys missed that? So I finally brought the S1000 to the new house, and it looks just as good as it did before. So it's been spending the past, it's been 3 months, I think, right? 3 months, 2 or 3 months since this bike went over to Motovation. God, time goes fast. We've been in the new house for 3 months now. And before we moved out of the old house, I took the bike over to Motovation because I wanted one less bike to worry about. I knew that I was gonna be working on the garage in the new house. By the way, hope you guys like it. Nate over at Motovation said, yeah, just bring it on over. We'll keep it here. And whenever you're ready for it, she'll be ready to go. So garage here is finally, it's not done, but you know, the majority of the stuff, all the rest that's gonna be in this garage is just gonna be like kitting out the garage with some other things. We've done the floors, we've done the ceilings, we've done the walls, we put in the cabinets. Those were the main things to get the garage functional. So now that it's functional, I brought the S1000 back here, and we're gonna get back to work on it. Because of everything going on, and I know you guys know what's going on in the world, I haven't been able to get to work on like having the bike painted. You guys know I'm gonna be doing that. But in the meantime, until we do the paint, I've got some other things that we're gonna be doing to the bike. And the first on that list is some new rear sets. Because, okay, take a look at the bike, and aside from the white tank, again, paint is coming soon, there's a couple things that stick out. And one of them is these rear sets. Because the bike now is, well, it's not blacked out, but essentially blacked out. And these rear sets are very silver. So Motovation hooked me up with a set of the Gilles rear sets, and I'm pretty sure they're just primarily blacked out rear sets. I think they are very easy to swap in, and they look really good. So I'm excited to get them on. Not to say that the stock rear sets are bad, because they're not. They're honestly some of the better rear sets that I've had on a bike, but they're not adjustable. Like, I can't move them around to be in the position that's good for me. I'm a big guy. Stock rear sets usually don't quite cut it, but these haven't been too bad. They feel good, and that's what matters. However, we can always make improvements. So Motovation, like I said, hooked me up with the Gilles rear sets. Thank you guys over there. If you want to check out the rear sets that I'm going to be putting on today, I will have those linked down in the description. But here is the box. Let's see if I can get these out. By the way, I hope you guys, maybe you have spotted them already. You like my nails? My 2-year-old daughter wanted to paint my nails white today, so that's what happened. All right, so here are the new rear sets that we're going to be putting on. What do you guys think of those rear sets? The stock rear sets have a carbon fiber piece for the heel guard, but it doesn't look like carbon fiber. It's got this like matte finish on it, so you can't really tell. But these maintain a carbon fiber heel guard, except they actually look carbon fiber, and they're glossy, so they're gonna match the carbon fiber that's on the bike. Here we got the heel guard right there. Same thing on the other one. And then here we have the shift lever. I've already taken the rear sets off of the bike before, and it's literally just 2 bolts and it's off. The right side might be a little bit more difficult because you have the brakes attached to it. Let's go ahead and mount these up. I wish I could have gotten these installed sooner. I was gonna do it this weekend, but then we had a tornado warning. Fortunately, we didn't have a tornado come through the neighborhood, but we did have ridiculous winds. Blew our fence down. I'll throw a picture up on the screen right now. So instead of spending Easter Sunday hanging out, working on the bike, riding the bike, I was repairing a fence, and I'm still repairing the fence. I'm not done yet. Just in general, I haven't been able to ride as much because Aylin's been home from daycare, of course, with everything going on. So yeah, this week I've been full-time dad, full-time YouTuber, full-time fence repair guy. It's been interesting. But speaking of not riding and spending more time with your family, today's sponsor is House Party. Just as I'm sure you guys have been doing recently, I've been spending a lot of time at home, inside, away from friends and family. Well, House Party has made it not only incredibly easy, but really fun to keep in touch. House Party is a free to download app available for iOS, Android, macOS, and chrome, and you guys can use the link down in the description to check it out for yourself. Now, if you guys have been living under a rock and you don't know what House Party is, it's part video chat app, part game show? You know those games you always see people playing with each other in line for things like rides at theme parks? Well, House Party takes all of those and more and throws them into the video chat app so you guys can have a lot of fun with your family and friends while you're talking with them. I just got off a chat with Abby's family tonight in House Party, and I kid you not, we were laughing like 99% of the time.
Oh, it sprays stuff at you out of its butt. Yeah.
Wagon, car, vehicle.
Paper, snow, a ghost!
It's really easy to use too. Just open it up and invite your friends to the room. If they've already got an open room going, it'll just show up in the list when you open the app. And it connects to things like Snapchat and Facebook to make it really easy to add the people you know to your friends list. So use my link down in the description to check out House Party for yourself. Huge thanks to Epic Games for sponsoring the video. I guarantee you guys will have a lot of fun if you check it out. But let's get back to that install. All right, guys, we're all done with that. They look amazing, and the install was pretty easy. The instructions that come with the rear sets are great, very clear, shows you all the torque specs for everything, so you don't even have to look anything up. So here is the shift side, finally blacked out to match the bike. Shift lever down here. And what I did also was switch the shift lever to be GP shift. Over here on the brake side, looks good as well. I'm really stoked about the simplification of the exhaust bolt where it mounts up to the rear sets. It looks real clean. This is nice and tiny here. Makes the exhaust look even bigger than it already is. By the way, if you haven't seen the exhaust install video for the Austin Racing exhaust, you need to go watch that. I want to do a ride before I change anything. I've just left these in the same position that they were out of the box. Pretty late right now. I'll go for a little test ride tomorrow morning to feel these out and see if there's any changes that I want to make. But I'm real happy. I'll see you guys out on the bike tomorrow.
I got those heated grips on. It's like 50 degrees. Anything colder than like 65, I need extra layers, and man, do those heated grips come in handy. The rear sets feel outstanding. I had some aftermarket ones. I think I had driven racing rear sets on my R1. I like the adjustability, but I just did not really care for how they felt. Primarily the pegs. I didn't like the pegs. They're really slippery. Like, they look like they should be grippy, but they weren't. Whereas the ones on these, they look good. They look like they should be grippy, but they actually are. They got a little bite to them. I want to wear them with boots and see how they feel, because on the track, that was probably my main sticking point on my R1. On the track, my pegs just didn't feel great. I told you I changed it to GP shift. There's literally nothing you have to do to switch this to GP shift other than flip the lever from the rear spot to the front spot. But there's nothing in the software that you have to change. You just flip it and you're good to go. Oh, and it feels good. It feels good. I never switched to GP shift on my R6, but yeah, I had it on my R1. Ooh, my hands feel real nice. I can't, I know I already mentioned it, but man, these heated grips are a godsend for someone living in Texas who can ride year-round, other than the fact that there are a few cold days here and there. The shift lever is perfectly where it should be for my foot, and I got big feet, y'all. I wear a size 13. Usually that's an area where I like to have some adjustment, but these feel good right where they are. I love stepping down to shift up. Yeah, the brake lever might need to go out a little bit. It feels a little low though. There's your daily 100 on a 6th gear pull. Is there anybody behind us? All right, let's make a jump to Mexico. I'll see you there. Were y'all waiting for a daily 150? Because you just got it. Gonna have to turn down those grips. This thing is hot. Unfair how fast this thing gets up there. If you missed this bike, there you go, y'all. Oh, welcome back. This is a nice little jaunt down in Mexico. But yeah, I love these rear sets. If you want to check them out for yourself, I'll link them down in the description. Again, huge thanks to Motovation for hooking me up with these. They've been a huge partner on this build, providing a lot of the parts that you guys are seeing on here, including all this beautiful carbon fiber. If you want to check out Motovation, I'll link their website down in the description as well. And y'all, if you could do me a huge favor, hit that like button. It would be mucho apreciado. Subscribe if you're not subbed already. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified of all the videos when they go live. Hit up motonosity.com/shop for all your Motonosity merch. You guys have been awesome. I've been Motonosity. Remember, life's better with horsepower. Keep life live. And I will see you guys in the next video.